worse, a small plane like this or 300 passengers?
They both come down at the same speed.
Thanks.
I'm just saying.
Low fuel! Mayday! Mayday!
Is everyone okay?
What about?
Gotta get out of here. Come on, let's move.
¿Dónde lo sacaste? El avión, en la selva. Tenemos 10 pasaportes. 10 pasajeros en el vuelo. Pero solo 9 cuerpos en la morgue. Nos falta alguien.
Do we have any idea where we are? The middle of nowhere.
It might help if we all knew a little bit about each other.
Why would we want to do that? I don't want to answer your questions.
Definitely English.
Oh God, he's not breathing.
He's gone.
Survived the plane crash and now this.
So what killed him?
Good question.
You got any ideas?
How would I know?
2 bodies, 2 days. How many more of us are gonna join us?
One of us is a killer.
Who?
It's not just a question of who, it's why.
Let's all assume the worst of each other, because that's helpful.
Sounds like a plan.
Funeral plan.
We're not alone here. We're being watched.
So who's next?
Hello, everyone. My name is Heather Hurt with the NRW, where nerds rule the world. And I am speaking to 9 bodies in a Mexican morgue, tongue twister, Jane Lee and Adam Long, who play Amy and Dan Maclean. How are you two today?
I'm good, Heather. Nice to meet you.
Meet you.
Thank you. Sorry, it's so early here, and I know that y'all are far more awake than me. Let's talk about, so y'all at the beginning of the show, don't want to spoil too much about what happens later, of course. Y'all are a seemingly new and happy young couple. When y'all first read Amy and Dan, what were the thoughts that came into your head? Adam, I'll start with you.
For me, in episode 1, it becomes very apparent that there are secrets at play here, and there is something more to this couple that meets the eye. And that was just really interesting to play. And especially because although seemingly they are, they're freshly married, they seem in love, he just wants to protect her and look after her, but they're still very much in a process of exploration. And as the stakes increase, that what they know about each other is challenged. So that was so much fun to explore with Jan.
Jane, what about you?
My first thoughts on Amy. As in
or both altogether.
First, I thought the backgrounds of the character, I'm not giving too much away, were very interesting. So I was kind of intrigued and read on to find out how they met, how this happened, and the fact that now they've landed in this really hostile situation in the middle of the jungle. It just really grabbed me, and yeah, I knew I wanted to take on this part basically because of that. It was a fun storyline.
Absolutely. And what's really cool is that Amy is a really good example of how much we don't know about people. Amy and Dan together are really great examples of how much we just don't know about anyone. Yeah. But Amy's mental state is a great biometer. You can really follow it that way. What did you get to learn about yourselves when you were playing these characters? What did you find out about how you are in real life based off of what you learned about these characters? Jan, I'll start with you this time.
What I learned about myself playing this character, I kind of surprised myself. When you act on anything, you fully commit, right? But in this, I was a bit apprehensive. I was like, oh, can I really bring this to life? And I think I just really surprised myself. There are kind of dark moments in this series, and I don't know, the more you think about it, the more it's a little bit scary. You're like, oh, could I ever actually reach those depths in real life? So I'll leave it with that.
You.
Oh, so I think it's a really interesting question, and I hadn't actually considered it before. But I think the first thing that comes to mind is Dan's very guarded and very secretive, and he's very selective about what he tells people about himself. And I found through playing him that I'm so the opposite. Like, I just want to lead with openness and like love and just like get to know everyone and and I very much have that energy about me. So it made me appreciate that about myself a little bit more, that it must be just exhausting to be holding on to this secret life constantly. I felt a bit sorry for him in the end.
That's a good way to put it. It's a wonderful way to put it. Thank you guys so much. 9 Bodies in a Mexican Morgue premieres on MGM Plus on Sunday, March 2nd at 9 p.m. Eastern. And of course, make sure you check your local listings at an international scale. Thank you so much for your time, guys. Y'all have a wonderful
Thank you.
Pleasure chatting with you. Love to all my nerds who rule the world.
Yeah. Nerds rule the world.
Yes, we do.
Thanks. Nerds rule the world.
Thank you.
I love the nerds ruling the world. So more power to you.
Patrick, what up, man? And yes, they do. Nerds rule the world, kid.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Awesome. Kuya P, nerds rule the world. Hello.
Yes, they do.
Yes.
Oh,
nerds rule the world.
I got.
It's in the title of your show, like nerds rule the world. Like, I want more black weirdos on screen, and I don't feel like we ever get to see that very much.
Thank you so much. Nerds do rule the world.
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you. Nerds rule.
Love it. Hello, Sarah. Hello, Julian.
Nerds rule. Yes.
Rock on. I love it. Thank you so much. Thank you, ladies.
Nerds so much.
Thank you. Yes. Thank you, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
It's good to see you. I love Nerds Rule the World.
But yeah, there's a heavy nerd component, man.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, if you ask me, nerds rule the world. So
absolutely.
It's your boy Kuya P. Nerds rule the world. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate you.
They rule the world all right.
Yes. Take care, Tony. Thank you, guys.